Live from Gene Autry Way, welcome to Angel Stadium. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Detroit Tigers and the Los Angeles Angels.
And now, please welcome your
All right, we'll be back to get this one started.
Los Angeles Angels.
So just about set now. And towing the slab in this one, Tyler Anderson.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
All right, ready to get underway. And now the center fielder, Parker Meadows. Cut on and lifted in the air. Adele moves under it. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one down. Gleyber Torres up to the plate. Swing and a miss, strike one.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. 2 down, bases empty. Riley Green up now for the Tigers. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Swing and a miss.
0-2.
Green leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Battling here as he fouls it away. That one just misses. Chases the changeup in the dirt. That completes the strikeout, inning over. Back here at Angel Stadium, our starting pitcher in this one, Casey Mize.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Got him looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty. So in now for the Angels, Nolan Shanuel. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Meadows brings it in, and there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Now the left fielder, Taylor Ward. Inside, just missed. 2 outs, base is empty. And now 2-0. And a foul ball. Breaking ball misses down and away. Now a screamer into the outfield. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. New inning getting started. And now the right fielder, Kerry Carpenter.
Kerry Carpenter.
Anderson back to work. Foul ball there. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Got him swinging. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. So here's Baez now.
The shortstop, Javier Baez.
On the ground. And it stays fair.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Baez, the base runner at first with 1 out. And a swing and a miss.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Dylan Dingler now at the plate.
Dylan Dingler.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. Anderson, 35 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2011. 2 outs. Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out. Back in Anaheim, now it's the DH, Jorge Soler.
Jorge Soler.
You have to be creative pitching against bad ball hitters. You got to add some velocity, subtract at times. Just avoiding the heart of the plate isn't always going to be enough. Guys like this can hurt you with pitches you wouldn't expect him to swing at.
Swing and a miss. Now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's in the dirt. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. And that one becomes property of the beast. They must be going crazy in the dugout. And they grab the lead. It's 1-0. Pretty impressive lineup. Mike Trout hitting this far down in the order. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Bottom half of inning number 2. And a breaking ball misses outside.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Out to short, Baez. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Logan O'Hoppe digs in now. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it. But he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
1-2.
That misses. And that's ball 2.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline.
Slides, but he can't come up with it.
Batting 7.
Man at first with 1 gone. Luis Rengifo gets a chance to hit here. And that skips in the dirt. Squirts away a little bit. Man at first, 1 away. Right through there for a strike. Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And ball 4, 2 aboard. First and second, 1 out. Here's Joe Adell. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
1 strike.
There's the swing and a miss.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
2 strikes.
Pitch
Ball.
misses, and a count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And this one squirts away from the catcher. Save! And now second and third with one gone. Got him swinging. Here's the second baseman, Christian Moore. Corner infielders up on the grass expecting a bunt. He was late there, strike one.
0-1.
Ohapi on third. Rengifo on at second with 2 down. But he's back in time.
0-2.
And that one upstairs, ball 1.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand. Probably wants to try to put him away with that.
Threw it by him. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top half of the third inning. And now the DH, Colton Keith. Late on that fastball.
Well, these Tigers, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time. And that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results.
And up next for Detroit, Parker Meadows. Ground ball right side. Moore fires over to first. 2 up, 2 down. Here is Gleyber Torres.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
Fly ball down the line. And that is that. Bottom of the inning.
And
now it's the Angels leadoff man, Zach Neto.
Zach Neto.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Dingler down to first. Gets him. 1 away on a drop third strike.
The first baseman,
Nolan Shotwell, the next to hit for the Angels.
Shotwell.
On the ground, right side. Torres gets it to first, and they got him. Here's the left fielder, Taylor Ward. He's
The
0
left
for
fielder,
1.
number 3, Taylor Ward.
Just
No, that's
missed.
a ball. 1 ball, no strikes.
Swings and misses, and a count 1
ball,
and 1.
1 strike.
Swings through that one.
1-2.
And down on strikes. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. And we're back.
Leading
Here's
off
Riley
Detroit,
Green.
The left fielder, Riley Green.
Late with the swing there.
No balls, 1 strike.
Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2.
0-2.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And next up for the Tigers, Spencer Torkelson. He's 0 for 1. Ripped to short. Zips it across. And a couple of quick outs. And now Kerry Carpenter struck out. Swinging his first time. Here's a high chopper. Neto handles, throws to first, and the Tigers retired 1-2-3. Bottom four. Now it's the DH, Jorge Soler. And a foul ball.
You know, these Angels doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Next offering way upstairs. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Now batting the right field.
Here's Trout. Grounded out his first time up.
Trout.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Gets to it onto first. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout.
The catcher.
Here's a big
14.
power threat. Logan O'Hoppe. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And there's the strike.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at bat?
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. Back here at Angel Stadium, we go to the top of the 5th. El Mago coming to the dish. Anderson back to work. Baez, multi-time All-Star, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he was born in Puerto Rico. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2. Ball 1 there.
Tough to take a 2-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze him.
Stays alive. Hit in the air, left field. Ward running hard to get it. Makes the catch for the out. And now it's going to be Zach McKinstry. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first, and very nicely done for the out. And here's the catcher, Dylan Dingler. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And a big swing and a miss.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
Ripped on a line to center. Adele brings it in for the 3rd out. Back in Anaheim, ready to go for the last half of the inning. So in now for the Angels, Luis Rengifo. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a leadoff double in the 5th. Runner in scoring position. No outs. And next for L.A., Joe Adele. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. He goes down looking.
The batter, number 4.
Christian
Second
Moore
baseman
will hit next.
Christian Moore.
Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
No balls. 1 strike.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days.
Got him looking.
He's got a good one.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
The batter, number 9.
Zach Neto, the next to hit for the Angels. 0 for 2 in this one. Strike 1. Rengifo on at second with 2 down. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
0-2.
Lifted in the air, right field. Carpenter squeezes it, and the inning is over. And welcome back to the ballpark. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now the DH, Colt Keith. And fouled off.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Inside. 1-2 the count.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Oh, he doesn't get the call. 2-2.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Just off the outside part of the plate.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. And here is Parker Meadows.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
No balls. 1 strike.
The pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
Well, this can be kind of frustrating for the hitting coach. Right now, this lineup seems to be swinging at everything.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 1 out, bases empty. Foul ball, still 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. 1 down, bases empty. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Here comes Gleyber Torres. Line drive, makes the grab, and that's the inning. And we're back. Well, we go bottom 6. Now the number 2 hitter, Nolan Shanuel. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce, and they get the out. Taylor Ward, the next to hit for the Angels. And that is out of play. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. And that's in the dirt.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
Pitch is in there. Going to count 1-2. That one missed.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. It is 11th strikeout in this one, really racking up the whips. Jorge Soler up at the plate. There's the strike. Just missed. Swing and a miss as he was late.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And it remains 2-2. And they'll do it again. That one ripped. In one hops off the wall, should be extra bases. And that's a double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. And that skips in the dirt. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Coming home. He'll score easily, and they lead by 2.
Well done, drives in the run. Just an awesome swing of the bat, quick hands, and just launched the baseball. 108 on the exit velocity. Man, that is coming off the bat pretty good. I know he's feeling good about it.
And that one finds its way through. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Third baseman number 2, Louis.
So the Tigers get a new arm from the pen. Brant Curtin.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
In the dirt. And strike 2. Trout on second. Ohapi at first. 2 out of the inning. And there's a ball.
1-2.
And that's way high. And it's 2-2. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Top of inning number 7. Now the left fielder, Riley Green.
Riley Green.
And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
Well, these Tigers definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. One thing that stands out looking over the numbers is the amount of outs they have on the first pitch of the at-bat. They've given away too many at-bats with easy outs.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's his 9th strikeout so far. And now Spencer Torkelson. Hard hit right side. Throws to first in time. And they get Torkelson for the out. And now Kerry Carpenter.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Right side, hard hit. He'll do it himself, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back here at Angel Stadium, set for the last half of the seventh. So in now for the Angels, Joe Adell. Right through there for a strike. That clips the corner.
0-2.
That missed by a lot. Now 1-2. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
The batter, number
Digging
4.
in, Christian
Second
Moore.
baseman.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
And he lays one down the left side. And that's a foul ball. Swings and misses. Went with the sweeper.
No balls. 2 strikes.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And next for the Angels,
number 9.
Zach Neto.
Shortstop.
0 for 3 in this one.
Neto.
And first offering is fouled off.
Ha!
2 down, nobody on.
0-2.
Here, the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he strikes out the side in the 7th. Back in Anaheim, ready to begin the 8th. Here's Baez. Anderson back to work. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
1 strike.
Way out front for strike 2.
And he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
Struck him out looking.
Now batting.
Here's the third baseman, Zach McKinstry.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Ground ball right side. Moore on to first. 2 up, 2 down here at the top of the 8th.
The catcher,
2 down,
14,
base is empty.
Dylan
and now the catcher
Dingler.
comes up to hit. Dylan Dingler. Swing and a miss.
So far, this guy's been able to tease the strike zone, gets those swings and misses. Somebody's going to have to shorten up, be a little more patient, and make this guy work in the zone a little more.
0-2.
Miss, struck him out, and a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Bottom of the 8th.
And
so in now for the Angels, Nolan Shotwell.
Nolan Shotwell.
Herder, 26 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round in 2021. Now the 0-1. On the ground to first. The flip to the pitcher covering. And that's one away as
Now
the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Taylor Ward getting ready to hit. And that is cut on and missed. That's strike 1.
No balls. 1 strike.
That's down and in. And 1-2.
1 ball. 2 strikes.
And that one hit to first. Sneaks through, base hit.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes,
next,
but found a
the
way.
Angels.
Not
The designated
New
hitter.
pitcher for the Tigers, Tyler Owens.
pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality
Now pitching
pitches
for
out of him
Detroit.
right here. Got to do his best
Number
to keep the score
62.
right where it is.
Soler now at the plate
Owens.
as he swings through strike
0-1.
one. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Now batting. Right
Now
fielder.
Trout gets a
Mike
chance to hit.
Trout.
First pitch swinging.
No balls. 1 strike. 2.
This one in the dirt,
No
trying to
ball.
wiggle out of a
2
rundown now. The tag.
Out on the
Ow.
tag.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
That ends the inning. And welcome back to the
Leading off for
ballpark.
Detroit, the
Now it's the
designated hitter,
DH, Colt Keith.
Key. Now pitching for the Angels, number 74, Kenley Jansen.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1.
Jansen, a former All-Star. He throws a cutter. Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Parker Meadows, the next to hit, 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Swings through that.
Sometimes a hitter will go up there
No
and
ball.
guess,
1
and it's
strike.
not just pulling something out of the sky,
All right.
but expecting because of tendencies a certain pitch in a certain location. He just guessed wrong.
And that's a strikeout looking. Now only 1 out remaining. Gleyber Torres up to hit. And the slider
No, that's it.
just misses. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. He's got it. Ball game. And the Angels claim the